It's a chilly day in January. When you walk over to your mailbox, you know it's arrived, you're curious what it says, your City of Calgary property assessment notice is here. Hi, I'm Herron Maser, Realtor with Real Broker. I've been selling real estate since 2015, and my business partner Amy and I operate the Summit & Co. Real Estate Group here in Calgary, Alberta, and we would love to help you. If you have any questions about buying or selling, you can book a call with me in the link in the description, or you can shoot me a text. If you find any value in the videos I'm putting out, I would love to have you as a subscriber. You're probably feeling those mixed emotions that come with knowing that the value of your home, and likely your biggest investment, has increased in value. But unless you're planning to sell soon, these aren't realized gains, and with that increase comes higher property taxes. And it's not just the assessed value of your home that's driving up your taxes, but Calgary's property tax rate is set to increase as well. In November of 2023, the City Council approved a tax increase of 7.8%. However, a notice of motion has been brought forward to reconsider the latest budget. Currently, the city is debating on whether we're going to see a property tax increase of 7.8%, or if the same six prevail, the 6 city councilors that have brought forward this motion, it'll only be 5.8%. Voting is next week, so I personally really hope that we can get 2 more councilors to change their original position. Calgarians are already making tough choices about their spending. Families will have to cut back on essentials like groceries, and those on fixed incomes like seniors will face even tighter constraints. Renters aren't immune either. This will lead to rent increases. If we see the increase of 7.8%, that's an average of an additional $16 a month for homeowners. A recent report claimed that 51% of Albertans are $200 or less away from being unable to pay their bills. $16 a month is $192 a year. All of this on the heels of our city council and our mayor quietly accepting a 2.4% salary increase. How nice for them. Overall, the typical residential property value is a 10% increase over the previous year, but as I mentioned in my last video, last year's sales were up for apartment-style condos, as they were the more affordable options, and well, surprise, surprise, condos saw the biggest jump in assessed values. It's important to know the difference between what your home could sell for now and how your home is valued for taxation purposes. The city says your property assessment reflects the market value of your property, the amount it would have likely sold for on an open market as of July 1st last year, and they look at comparable sales to find the typical value based on various factors of the home, like size of the home, lot size, the things they can see essentially, because most residential properties are assessed using the sales comparison approach to value, which is based on past data and doesn't actually account for every upgrade or feature you have in your specific home. So just an interesting thing, there's a house in my community that just sold a couple doors down. In July of 2022, it sold for $795,000. The assessed value in 23, so based off of the July the previous year, was $780,500. You might think it's not that far off, right? Well, it just sold again for $860,000. So I'm curious to see what the assessed value is this year, but I think the biggest thing is that the assessed values are a lagging indicator of where our market is currently going. Your assessed value will affect your future tax bill by the difference between your assessment and the average for the whole city of your type of home. After that calculation, the increase to this year's budget will be added on, which will be finalized in March once the provincial portion of the property taxes are also finalized. Property tax bills are then mailed in May and due June 30th. Now, if the idea of a lump sum payment every June makes your stomach kind of turn, it's a lot of money all at once, and you're not paying through your lender, then you might consider joining the tax installment payment plan, or TIP, through the City of Calgary. I'll post a link for the program in the description below. If you disagree with your property tax assessment, there is a review period from January 2nd to March 11th. If you file your complaint before January 31st, it's coming up here, you can save $10 on the fee. So if you think your assessment is off the mark, reach out. I'm happy to provide a comparative market analysis to support your fight against the tax man. Thanks for watching. Have a good week.